What's going on, family? It is your boy, Mr. Grow Your Business, Chris Mateo here, ready to give you some insight on today's call with the Grow Your Business Mastermind. We're going to be getting into my next book. Something I'm super excited for is about AI. It's about superhuman capabilities and what we can do in the new era of AI. So we're going to be covering a couple of chapters to give you guys a sneak preview of what we got coming and some of the things that I've been putting my brain to and trying to figure out how we can master and work around and what this means for us as humans, as individuals, our family, our friends, our legacy. We're going to be covering that today. So I'm super excited. We're going to be jumping into that and talking about this next book I got coming out, what it's about, why you should be paying attention to this type of stuff, and what you can do to get ahead of it. I'm planning to drop a lot more books this year. I'm planning to drop a lot of blogs, podcasts, shows, a lot of media all over, especially these weekly calls that we do on the GYB Mastermind here. And I'm going to be talking about all the improvements and the things that are happening in AI right now. It's literally every day there's something new happening. So literally just yesterday, ChatGPT just dropped image editing right inside of the app. So now they've taken their Sora video editing style, visual ChatGPT component, and now they're starting to add images. So they're basically, it's a way bigger improvement than Dolly, which was their original um, image processing tool. Now they're doing a whole different level. So I've seen some videos. I'm excited to go play with that. So there's just so many things happening every single day. Every single day there's new updates. So we're trying to be at the forefront of everything that's happening. And that's what this show's about. It's about keeping you guys informed, keeping you educated on the best techniques and automations and AI to help grow and scale your business. So without further ado, let's get into this book that I got coming. Let's get into what it's about, why you guys should be tapping in with it, and kind of go from there. So, to my executive producer and partner on the show, Jan, what's going on, buddy? Let's share this book. Yep. So here it is. Will tech what happened with the book? Leave the book up. Will technology make us superhuman? Can we have it so like the book is up and I'm on the side? Maybe. Thinking over. Yep, perfect. So, Will Technology Make Us Superhuman by Chris Mateo. And you got half Superman, half technology here, right? And the whole concept of superhuman, Superman, right, is like what makes a superhero? A superhero is someone who has a tremendous amount of bravery and courage and as also has extra more than extraordinary or extraordinary capabilities. So they're able to fly, they're able to jump far, they're able to see through things, read minds, they're able to have superhuman strength, etc., right? So will technology make us superhuman is a great question because one of the things that you see with superheroes like a Batman or an Iron Man or a cyborg are people who have are regular humans, but then they use their money and wealth to actually create a technology to enhance them, to grow them, to make them superhuman. So in the case of Iron Man, he created the suit. Well, first he created Jarvis, which was the operating system of the suit, and then he created Iron Man, the actual suit that encompassed this capabilities. Then for Batman, he has his suit, right? And he has Alfred as his quote unquote Jarvis operator, right? But Alfred, the old man, is essentially his support. And then the Batman suit is the technology that has made him superhero like and the capabilities to fight bad guys, bulletproof, all these type of things, right? And then for the cyborg guy, I think he lost his shoulder and his arm and all this stuff, and they replaced the arm with a robotic arm, right? So all of these people they were regular people, and then they became superhuman because they got some type of technology to enhance their capabilities. That is what this book is about, and how these capabilities are going to transform our life in the next 10 years. I'm only 32 years old. In the next 10 years, I can guarantee you're going to see these technologies proliferate and just go viral all over the world. And you're going to see people that never walked before, never could see or speak or hear before. They're going to start getting enhanced. They're going to start getting superhuman capabilities. One of these companies that is doing this right now, and I talk about it more in depth in the book, is called Neuralink. Neuralink is by Elon Musk. He owns the company. He created it. And essentially, it's a chip, a phone. Think about your phone memory card or your phone chip directly going into your brain. So it's directly in your brain, and you're actually able to think thoughts, and the computer chip is able to read your thoughts that you're thinking. And they already have this successfully implanted, I believe, in 2 to 3 patients right now. And these patients were paraplegic, disabled. They weren't able to walk or move their hands. They basically weren't able to move anything from their spine down, so they could talk, and that's about it. Everything else was paralyzed. And they inserted the Neuralink chip inside of their brain, and now they're actually able to control computers and actually be able to play video games, send emails, do anything that you can do on a computer. Go on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all those type of things. They can do it. Not even that, they can do it faster and better than a human, because for us, our fingers, it takes a second from the thought to go from our brain to our fingers, then to the computer. For them, the computer is inside of their brain. So all of these physical pieces are being eliminated from the process. So they actually have a quicker response time. So think about this. Me, someone who's a regular, normal human who has arms and legs, I can be now actually slower within a computer interface in comparison to someone who's paralyzed in real life, because they have the chip inside of their brain. This is already happening right now. It actually, they put the first one in 2024 in someone's head. So just so you guys understand the opportunity, the scariness, all the things, right? All of the things that comes from this opportunity is huge, right? So let's get into the book and why I wrote this, and why it matters to me. I think that as we are slowly creeping into this new technological shift, us as humans need to understand the benefits, and as well as the concerns and the problems that may occur as we go down this journey. But what I believe, and someone who's an optimist, I'm a techno optimist, I'm a futurist, I'm a technologist. I believe that technology is the best and easiest way to bring wealth and abundance to everyone around the world. So to me, this is all an opportunity to build a utopia, to build a place and a world where abundance is for everyone. No one is poor, no one is homeless, no one worries about services, products, healthcare, food, or anything like that, because all the robots and the AIs and all these systems have essentially streamlined and created a self-fulfilling prophecy that allows us to continue to sustain and grow. So that's what my vision and my goal is, and that's why I wrote this book, because I want to be able to express my visions and my what I see as the potential future, but also the dystopian future and what others believe. Because a lot of people out there disagree with me, and I would say even a majority of people are scared of this type of technology, are scared of what AI is going to mean for their jobs, what robots are going to mean for their lifestyles and things of that nature. But I'm here to tell you, we've already had AI. Think about all the things that AI has already helped us with, like Google search algorithm. An algorithm is another word for AI. Your Facebook, Instagram algorithm, your YouTube algorithm. All of these things are just other ways to say AI, artificial intelligence. They're all just automated pieces of technology creating things based on your interests, your stuff. This is the way these bots and these things are going to be continuously evolved. Now it's just taking it to another level, because they're going to be in the physical form, whether it's through people having these enhancements or through robots like the Tesla Optimus, who's also being developed right now. There's already a couple hundred Tesla Optimus robots, and they're saying they're going to be selling these robots for under $30,000, which ends up being less than $300 a month for a robot that can learn and do anything you teach it. So literally, imagine you having a 18-year-old full healthy body person that can help you with anything and everything you want, right? That's what's happening today. Again, these are all items that are happening today. They've already been out for a few months now, and things are just developing very, very quickly in this area. So I want to get into the couple chapters and give you guys a little preview on what this book is about, and what some of my thoughts are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one of the chapters. I'm going to read a little script piece of it, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and a little bit more context on why I chose to even talk about this chapter. And the cool part about this book, even this part, is that ChatGPT helped me write this book. So I'm just always being transparent and clear. all of these, I had the ideas, I had the concepts, but I worked with ChatGPT over a series of conversations to help me streamline and get this book to where it says and does the things that I needed to do to educate more people. So I'm excited. Let's get into this. Part one, introduction to the book. Um, Setting the stage. What does it mean to be superhuman? So let's get into this. I'm excited. Jan, can we just zoom in a little bit, please? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yep. For as long as humans For as long as humans have existed, we've dreamed of being more. From the myths of gods and heroes in ancient Greece to modern comic book characters like Superman and Wonder Woman, the idea of transcending human limitations has fascinated us. But unlike the myths of old, today's aspirations to become superhuman are grounded in science and technology. The question is no longer if we can enhance ourselves, it's how far we're willing to go. What does it mean to be superhuman in the 21st century? It's not about wearing caps or scaling skyscrapers. It's about using technology to overcome the biological and intellectual limits that have defined us for millennia. Imagine a world where we can enhance our intelligence, extend our lifespans, and eliminate diseases not in some distant future, but in our lifetimes. Literally, before we become 60 years old, all of these technologies are going to be mature inside the market. So let's go to the next page real quick, Jan. I'm going to just keep reading a little bit. Yep, there we go. This is the era we are entering, where artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and nanotechnology converge to unlock possibilities that once seemed impossible. But with every leap forward, we face profound questions. Who will have access to these advancements? What risk do we take when we tamper with the very fabric of humanity? And most importantly, will this transformation truly elevate us, or will it strip away what makes us human? Keep going down. I'll read this last page. The evolution of human aspirations. To understand where we're going, we must look at where we've been. From the earliest tools to the invention of the internet, humans have always sought ways to extend their capabilities. The creation of fire allowed us to cook food and survive harsh climates. The wheel enabled us to travel further than our feet could take us. Each technological breakthrough has pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible. But unlike the previous revelations, today's technologies aren't just external tools, they're becoming a part of us. Smartphones already function as an extension of our. Can you scroll down? Oh, that's the end of the page. Let's just read the end of that thought. Yep. So if smartphones have already become a part of our brains, an extension of our brains, storing memories, solving problems, and connecting us to vast networks of information. Wearable devices monitor our health in real time, and soon brain computer interfaces may blur the line between human and machine. This trajectory has led us to the cusp of a new kind of evolution, not the slow biological process that took millions of years to shape Homo sapiens, but a rapid technology driven transformation. For the first time, we are not just adapting to our environment, we are reshaping ourselves. So this is incredible, guys. So I just want you guys to understand what is being stated here. What we're laying the groundwork for, right? We're talking about the technologies in the past that we've used. Everything from the beginning of a fire, like literally the start of fire, and how fire became a technology that we use to help us keep warm, how it helped us to cook food and be able to eat other animals, how it helped us to use for light, for the darkness, and all of these different things. That was one revolutionary technology. Then the other example is the wheel. The wheel took us just, we're talking about not even in cars, we're talking about wheels on carriages and horses stuff, guys. And the evolution and the opportunity that came from wheels when everybody was walking and on horses. And I'm sure there was probably people super scared about hey, these wheels are going to take my jobs. These wheels are going to, revolutionize transportation, all that stuff. And things happen and they had to evolve and change and go to the next level with it, right? So those are two examples of things that happened in the past. And then we gave another example of the smartphone and how the smartphone is already an extension of us right now. We cannot go an hour without our smartphone. Anybody in the first world, I know I'm included in this, we cannot go an hour without our phone. Literally, it's like we're addicted. It's a piece of us. It's like we left our brain back home. If we left it in the car, if we left it in the office, if we left it at home. So this is just an inevitable thing that we become so attached and so connected, because the phone, listen to what I said, it captures your memories. It holds your memories. I have billions and billions and billions of terabytes in my brain, but my body has to have these hardware tools and software tools to help me breathe and do all the main things that I need to do to function, right? Well, the iPhone functions like that externally because it actually keeps a lot of our messages and our conversations with our friends. It keeps a lot of our photos and video content. It allows us to network through social networks with other people. It allows us to play video games with other people. So it has all of these other terabytes of information and knowledge that we connect and extend to it. So the natural progression of this is going to be those brain interfaces that I talked about in this paragraph here, where it's like that's the neural link. That's the thing that's going inside of their brain, right? And that's going to be replacing the phone. So I no longer have to talk to Siri or go into a text or anything like that. I can just think these things and it will know what I was trying to type or what I was trying to say because it's already intuitively connected to my hardware system. So it's going to, they call the body wetware. So you got hardware, which is your computers and your phones and that technology, but then you have your body, which is wetware. That's where when right now the computers are starting to enter wetware. They're starting to enter our brains. They're starting to enter our bodies. And this is going to revolutionize the capabilities. It's going to be able to tell us if we have cancer ahead of time, be able to prevent diseases. It's going to tell us if we have some type of thing that we need to take care of now, like our diet. Like let's say, hey, these foods or these type of fruits are best for your blood type and your white blood cell ratio and all these type of things. So that's all the nanotechnology, that's the biotechnology. All of those things are also reaching these new opportunities because of AI. So AI is a horizontal platform that's going into every single industry. It doesn't matter anything from barbershops and car washes all the way to biochemistry and nanotechnology. Everything in between is going to be hit with this artificial boom and this exponential growth because these tools are going to help expedite the knowledge in that area. So this is just a baseline. I want you guys to understand what we're going to be talking about in the book, what's it all about, and how it goes there. I want to go into a different section of the book, Jan. Let's go to another chapter now and read up another 1 or 2 pages for them here. And again, the name of this book is Will Technology Make Us Superhuman? And this is going to be dropping very, very soon. So I hope you guys are excited. So let's go to another chapter. I don't want to do chapter 2. Let's keep going. Let me see chapter 3. Let's do a glimpse into the future. I like this. Let's go there. In this book, I cover concepts about the singularity, which is essentially a term where you actually end up becoming a superhuman. And essentially is when AI passes humans. So now AI has become more smarter than all the humans combined. That's what singularity means. Is basically we've become, the AI has surpassed us, and now we've become essentially one with the AI and stuff like that. So I talk a lot about that stuff in the book, but I want to go into this piece right here of a glimpse into the future. This is chapter 3. We covered a little bit of chapter 1, a lot more meat and details in the book. You got the link there. She's posting it on the show right now, so you guys can tap in and check that out. Let's zoom in a little bit, Jan. There we go. So this year, the year is 2045. You wake up in your hyper personalized home where every aspect of your environment has been optimized for your well being. The temperature adjusts to your preferred setting as you step out of bed, and your AI assistant greets you with a summary of your day. Your breakfast has been custom prepared to meet your exact nutritional needs, while nanobots in your bloodstream perform a routine health check, ensuring that any potential issues are addressed before symptoms arise. This is not science fiction, it's a plausible vision of our future. The technologies enabling these advancements are already in development, and their convergence, let's scroll down, and their convergence could redefine what it means to live, work, and connect. But this future, as utopian as it may seem, is not guaranteed. Alongside the promise of abundance lies the risk of inequality, exploitation, and loss of, next page, and loss of autonomy. This chapter explores both sides of the coin, the potential wonders of a superhuman. Jan, when you make it small, I can't see it again. Give me a second. Um, the potential wonders of a superhuman future and the challenges we must address to achieve it. The promise of a hyper-connected world. In this envisioned future, humanity has harnessed the power of AI, biotechnology, and nanotechnology to solve some of its most pressing problems. Energy is abundant and sustainable thanks to advancements in solar, wind, and fusion technologies, all optimized by AI. Global food production has been revolutionized, eliminating hunger through vertical farming, lab grown meat, and precision agriculture. Healthcare, too, has been transformed. AI driven diagnostics and treatment plans have eradicated most diseases, while gene editing has reduced the prevalence of genetic disorders. Aging itself has become a manageable condition with therapies that slow or even reverse the biological clock. People are living longer, healthier lives, and with more time to focus on creativity, learning, and relationships. So I'm going to stop there for this chapter, right? Let's go back to me now. Boom. So this is so big, guys, because what we're talking about here is a future of a utopia, of an abundance, somewhere you don't have to pay for energy, you don't have to pay for services, you don't have to pay for products, because these AIs have been revolutionizing the operation and fulfillment of these tools and these services and products, right? So this stuff is going to really change fundamentally what capitalism is, what democracy is, what governments are, all of these things. And you can see technology like blockchain, how it's infiltrating all governments, no matter if they're communist or democracies or anything else. They're still getting infiltrated by blockchain, by crypto, and all these different things. Even the internet, there's places where they try to block it in China, and these places they try to limit your use of the internet, but there's still ways around it because these are democratized technologies that are open source and anyone can tap into if they are savvy enough and understand the technologies enough. And this is what's happening with this type of technology. These AIs, this nanotech, all of these things coming, they're going to eventually make us superhuman and change the way we fundamentally live and act, because we're going to be able to focus on higher problems, cancer, hunger, homelessness. These type of things are going to be what humans talk about and work on, not the rat race and trying to survive, because the robots can do all the things to help us survive. So there's the hierarchy of needs, right? And one of the first needs is you need food and shelter. That's the main, like every animal needs food and shelter. That's the baseline. But then as you get those needs met, you start to go higher up the food chain and get into arts, and you get into philosophy, and you get into science and physics and these type of things. And I think that that's what's going to happen in the next 10 years. As we become superhuman, we're going to apply these superhuman powers to superhuman problems. So things that were priorly never able to be solved. So here you can see Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You got the psychological needs, the safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. Well, with the technology and tools that we're building, this self-actualization actually becomes the new floor of our life, because no longer will we need to worry about everything else, because the robots and technologies and the AI will help us actualize anything that we can think of. So our creativity and our information become the two sources of data that allow us to actualize the best things for humanity moving forward. So I'm just super, super excited about this. I want to get into one last page before we get out of here. We got 2 more minutes. Let's go to the one more chapter, Jan. Let's go to chapter 4 or 5. Let me see what those look like. AI and the brain, bridging the biology. No, let's keep going. Biotech and genetic engineering, rewriting the code of life. Keep going. Let me see 6. Technology and energy, building a world of. I want to touch on the power part right here. So let me just read this first page real quick to get you guys to understand what's coming. When we say abundance, how do we get there? Elon Musk just did an entire Tesla event where he talks about the age of abundance is among us. He's on his mission for Tesla to help create sustainable abundance, a green world where energy is abundant and everything else, because energy is free, then now everything else is cheaper as well. So let's get into this. Nanotechnology, the science of manipulating matter at the molecular level and atomic level, is poised to revolutionize nearly every aspect of human life, from medicine to manufacturing, energy to the environment. Nanotechnology has the potential to create a world where abundance is no longer a dream, but a reality. By working at scales so small they defy the limits of human perception, we can design materials and systems with unprecedented precision and efficiency. Imagine a world where diseases are treated by nanobots, repairing cells from the inside, where food is grown in vertical farms powered by self-sustaining energy systems, and where environmental pollution is not just reduced but reversed. Can you scroll down? These aren't far-fetched ideas, they're within reach. But like all transformative technologies, nanotechnology comes with challenges, risk, and the need for responsible implementation. So this is the whole concept here, guys. I want you guys to understand that they're going to make robots and technology and AI that's going to be liquid form. It's going to be so molecularly small, it can be inside of our DNA, inside of our cells. And these are the things that are going to change everything and make us superhuman. This is going to allow us to do things with our bodies that we never thought we could do. Quick healing, different type of stuff. Like, I don't even know. We can't even get into the imagination world of these things. So when I'm talking about the superhuman capabilities, I'm super excited because one of my goals has always been to be like an Iron Man and a Batman type of character. I love those type of characters. I'm a CEO of a tech company. That's one of my visions, is to be able to build my own Jarvis, like Iron Man and stuff like that, which is what we're doing with Mr. GYB AI. But I just love this so much because it really feels like this is actually tangible. It's going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years in our lifetime. So I wrote this book as a dedication and as a what I've seen as being in the forefront of all this technology, listening to the gurus and the top 100 people and experts on this. I'm trying to break this down into the simplest, easiest form so that my little brother, my mom, my dad, anyone around me could understand what we're really going through in this technology in this time, and what the opportunities and how we can actually leverage this. So I hope this is valuable. I hope you guys really understand what I'm trying to give you guys. This is something that I'm doing for my life's work here, and I really want to make sure that everybody out there figures out ways to grow your business, do what you do, and love what you do, because I love what I do every day. I get to work with people that I love. I get to work with clients that I love. So if you're interested in working with us, let's tap in. You can click the link below. You can follow me at Mr. Grow Your Business, and you can book a time on my calendar, and we can talk about your digital marketing strategy, how we can help grow your business. I appreciate everybody. Bless up. Peace.